Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Dipankar, and in this video we are going to talk about a very interesting feature in Salesforce Industries Cloud, which is known as timelines. So timelines is a component or a feature that let users see the data from objects as a sequence of events happening over the time. For example, if I show you a Salesforce record, so for this person, so it will show the sequence of dates or sequence of events happening over the time for different objects. For example, multiple service appointments have been scheduled for this particular account on date, and then there were multiple cases and care plans also assigned. And if you see, they are shown in a sequence of events, right? And also, if you, let's say, if you open any record for any particular event or record, you can also see the related list as well. And you can also have an option to create a record from this and also from here as well, right? So you can also click on new and create records, and also will be able to edit the records. So the uh, important thing over here is that this is a feature that let the advisors or the persons working, right? I mean, it not only in education cloud, it might be in financial services cloud or different revenue cloud or multiple places. It lets the advisors or the persons who are working on this internal Salesforce to see the summary in a glance, and they can also click on create new events or edit the existing events. Now, to be able to do that, the first thing that you need to do is to have the permissions. So you need to have all the edition with industry service excellence permission set licenses. Okay, so once that is done, the next thing you have to do is to come to the setup and search for timelines. Let's understand how this works, then we will create our own timeline. For example, if you see, this is a timeline called student activities. So if we just come to this one, there is a called student activities timeline for account object. So first thing we have to do is to deactivate this one. Then let's say click on edit. So now you see the timeline name. Second thing is the related objects. So you can see you can add multiple related objects over here, and for this particular thing you have care plans, cases, service appointments added, and yep, and also record alert, which is not present for this user, I believe. But you can also add multiple objects. And not even that, for example, if you just open a case, let's say we let's explore editing an object. So you can see that the parent object is the timeline object, related is case, and the field is account id, and you can also give the record type. Next thing, you can also I mean, control the visibility based on the conditions, right? Based on the field, you can also control the visibility. Next thing is that how do you want to display? For example, for this one, you can see that for the cases, right? The subject is displayed over here. And if you see for the service appointments, it's the object name is being displayed over here. So if you select the title field, it will be displayed. Else, if you just click on or check this use object name as title, you will be able to say, make it displayed as the name of the object. And then there is this checkbox, let users create records from timeline, using which you will be able to create records from this timeline. For example, uh, you you have the options to create new cases. And next is the fields that you want to display. So for example, description, case origin, owner id, priorities, these fields are present over here, right? And not only that, let's say to the cases there are multiple related objects. For example, case comment is one, and you can just select it and drag it to the right side, and you will be also able to see the case comments. For example, this one has a case comment present over here, and you can also be able to create new case comment or edit them, and you can just see them over here as well. So this is how it's done. and that's it. You can just click on add. And for the, let's say for the service appointments, right, we have select the, let's say the object, the subject, the title field, we have checked the object name as title, so that's why it appears as service appointment for all the things. But for the cases it only gives that subject from the titles, right? So this is how we can just configure it. Click on next, click on add, and you can also add multiple objects, and you can click on next. And if you just want to preview it, you can just select an account and you can just see how this works, right? And once this is done, you can just click on save, and then followed by you can just click on activate. And let's see how we can use our own timeline. This is very easy thing to do, basically. So we can write demo timeline. Let's say we will do it on the same object, let's say account. Okay, and here we can also show the ages based on the created date. Let's say same thing, let's just use a timeline field, timeline object as cases. Can okay, parent object is timeline object, but this should be case. Yep. And to the case, how this object is linked to the account using account ID. And you can also give particular record type, which you can just ignore for now. And you can also the add conditions. For example, let's say we wants to, is there anything, can we do it from subject? Or let's say the close, right, closed equals to false, right? And for the title field, let's say we use the same thing, let's say subject, right? And then for subtitle, let's say we use the case number, and for the timestamp we will use the created date. And we will also check this checkbox so that user will be able to create their own cases. And click on next, and then let's say we add some let's say account ID is duplicate, not then case origin is required, region, type, then what else, name. Okay, this is something that you can do. And then next, for the related list, let's try to drag the same thing, let's say called case comments. So this is for one, we can add multiple as well. For now we'll just go with one, and simply we can just click on a record to demo it, right? So I guess for the first time it's not giving, it is taking some time, but let's assume, let's see what is the cases are the, or the cases. Okay, so there are new cases, so we should be able to see that. So let's see, let's just click on save. We have the demo timeline, and let's activate this one. And now to be able to show them, display them over here, right, here in the timeline. So what we can do, we can go to the record pages, there is a component called timeline. Let's say we just come to the same student activities, I can see the timeline as called student activities. And we can once we have the timelines ready, we can just add the demo timeline, and we can just drag it to the top, and we can just click on save. And let's just refresh the page, and let's see if we can just see it or not. See, now we can see the demo timeline, right? So, and if you just go to a study upload case, we can also see the same thing as timeline. We have the same buttons to create new, and we can also edit the records, and we can also create new records from the timeline. So this is basically how it works for the timeline. I will also give you the a link to the description, how link to the documentation how the timelines works. And you also can add the timelines to a site, you can add the page, we also show that is show how it is done. And there is also some consideration, I believe that is only for the data cloud parts. You can also go and read the documentation. So yeah, this is one of the cool features in Salesforce industry cloud common features. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Thank you.